The 4-2 LA Rams are at home this week for Monday Night Football, taking on the 5-1 Chicago Bears, whose defense is starting to make a case for being one of the best in the league.
Bridgewater goes down.
The Bears' pass rush got to Teddy Bridgewater 4 times, pushing their total to 15 for the season.
As Bridgewater could not find anyone, and he is taken down.
Their ability to put pressure on QBs is translating on the back end, too.
Throws and it's picked off!
Chicago's pass D held a hot Teddy Bridgewater to a 50.3 passer rating, picking him off twice, not allowing him to throw a TD, and holding him to just 216 passing yards.
Pass deflected and then picked off!
The Bears are first in completion percentage allowed, and just one of 2 teams holding the opposition under 60%.
And that pass out of the reach of Keith Kirkwood.
They've held QBs to a passer rating under 80. Only 2 teams are doing that so far.
And you see Tayshaun gets him.
And they're holding opposing QBs to 6.5 yards per pass attempt. Their rookie Jalen Johnson is still learning on the job, but overall the production from the group is top-notch.
And look who was on him, Jalen Johnson.
Bears get Jared Goff this week, Goff not having a stellar outing against the 49ers last week.
Pass will be intercepted in the end zone.
Goff didn't even throw for 200 yards, his yards per attempt 5.2.
And that pass is incomplete.
But Goff has had a solid year overall, 10 TDs, 4 interceptions, a rating over 100, and one of the highest yards per attempt in the league.
Reynolds able to pull it in.
The Rams' run game just depends on the week. Last week, Darrell Henderson was in a groove.
And a big run here.
And overall, he's been able to find room, hitting at over 4.5 a carry for the year.
Henderson, big hole.
Chicago hasn't been quite as stellar stopping the run as they have been the past, though they put up a good showing against the Panthers last week.
There's Davis. Nothing there.
As for their offense, Nick Foles has been able to do just enough to win since taking over.
He throws, and the catch is made for a touchdown.
But the Bears are still looking for that breakthrough game. Foles won, but he didn't necessarily sparkle. Under 200 yards, 5.1 yards per attempt, a TD, a pick, 70.3 rating.
It's Foles on the sneak. He's in.
And the run game in Chicago has really disappeared. David Montgomery averaged 3.1 a run against the Panthers, who were giving up 5.4 a carry going into that game.
And Montgomery is hit in the backfield for a loss.
The Rams were able to handle the 49ers run game in Week 6 and overall haven't been terrible against opposing rush attacks.
This time stuffed at the line of scrimmage is Mostert.
Their pass D, it's coming off a subpar performance.
Fired over the middle, open again.
However, they have handled most passing games well on the year.
Rolling right, throwing, and almost picked.
And the Bears better have a plan for Aaron Donald. He didn't get to Jimmy Garoppolo, but he still leads the NFL with 7.5 sacks, the Rams with 20 as a team.
And Hasty will try to stay in bounds, and the Rams will try to get him out of bounds.
So, LA seems to have some advantages against the Bears' offense. Chicago's D has some when you stack them across from the Rams' offense. But which will show through the most this week? Predictions into the comments section. We will lay out with 6 of our own predictions before we say goodbye to this game preview.
Does Kirk?
Just a little bit.
Third down and 9. Wide open is Robinson for a Bears first down.
2nd and 10 from the 25. Fires over the middle. That's complete. That's to Tyler Higbee.